I don't know about you, but this video took me a lot of tries to get started because here's the thing. I am not a huge sports fanatic, okay? I don't watch a lot of football. I don't watch a lot of baseball or whatever. I'm kind of a casual fan of sports, like especially soccer when the World Cup ended and Salt Bay was on the scene. I mean, I saw that. I saw that Argentina won, but other than that, I didn't follow a single thing of the World Cup. But this isn't soccer, this is football. And apparently, something happened during my fantasy league. I have a fantasy league, by the way. That's the only sports connection I have. That's really relevant. But one of the things that happened, apparently, on Monday nights, because one of my defensive league is the Buffalo Bills, and I saw on Tuesday, normally they have like, oh, you won or you lost, that type of thing on the ESPN Fantasy Football League and all that. I saw that they were still playing, and I was like, I thought I had someone still. I thought they were playing last night. So then I looked up online and I saw a whole bunch of frenzies happening. Rightfully so, because this is pretty tragic. Damar Hamlin, who is a safety on the Buffalo Bills, he apparently went into cardiac arrest after a massive hit in the middle of Monday Night Football between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. And according to many people, right now, he is in stable condition. He did not go. He didn't have to be resuscitated twice, unlike what a lot of the trades are saying. Apparently, he had to be resuscitated once. He is in stable condition, thank God. And, yeah, he had to be resuscitated once, and his heart got beating again on the field. Thank God he is, but he's still he's still heavily sedated. He's not back to his former self, but he is still sedated. His heartbeat's still working. He's still alive, but I guess the hospital wants to keep him sedated until they can get further testing and he gets better, I guess. But yeah, imagine my shock because I'm not a huge football fan, but I know that, football players, they have to go do like a ton of heavy stuff that's very dangerous to their health and all that. Hitting. I mean, hitting people on the field is pretty, it's pretty hard, I would say so. And apparently, it's so hard, and they don't even know, going to get this guy back into better, better health. The Patriots postponed media availability until Thursday so they can get their statement up and all that and make sure he's okay, which is good. They're giving the player, the priority, which is really nice. I have to commend them on that. There's a lot of stuff I have to say about the NFL, a lot of stuff I have to say about football in general, but this is a good step towards the right direction. I thoroughly commemorate them for that. And apparently, this game is going to be postponed until further notice, which is going to upset, it's a big game, granted, but the priority should be on Damar Hamlin and his recovery, which I gotta say, I can't believe that they're doing this, because I would think they would be chasing the dollar, but they're actually putting their players above the dollar, which I gotta say, I commemorate for. Good going there. But apparently, his charity, Damar Hamlin had a charity that wasn't getting a whole lot of traction, but now that he's in under this whole thing, he is getting like over $3 million for his charity, which I gotta say, if any good would come out of it, the $3 million for charity, that's a pretty decent thing. I'm not trying to, say, oh, he should have just done it anyway so he can get $3 million in charity. what I'm saying is, it's good that there's $3 million for charity. I wish the speedy recovery for Damar Hamlin. No one should have to go through this. Cardiac arrest, I've personally, seen haven't had anyone like super personal had this for me, but I had my grandparents go into cardiac arrest one time in like Kennywood. We went to like Kennywood and stuff, and one of my grandparents went into cardiac arrest there. It was pretty traumatic, to say the least. And that grandparent wasn't even that close to me. I saw him maybe like once or maybe like, 4 times in my life, and that was the 4th time. But yeah, that was pretty traumatic for me. So I can't even imagine what the family's going through, okay? My thoughts and prayers to Damar Hamlin's family. I hope he makes speed recovery. I hope he gets back up on his feet so that he can take the world by storm and all that. If he wants to retire after this, I would not have any, go for it, man. If you want to retire after this because you want to spend some more time with your family, all full support for that. But anyway, though, guys, what do you think about this news? Do you follow football? Have you seen this like as it played out? I bet it was pretty traumatic for people watching it. I can't even imagine what their family's going through. Whatever your guys' thoughts on this, comment, let me know, subscribe, ring that bell, more content come your way, and hey, take care, guys.